Morningstar's research has a very disciplined framework. It is a framework, not a formula, but it gives us a very clear structure on how all Morningstar analysts approach a fund when we're looking at it for the first time or whether it's a repeat visit.
We framed around 5 key pillars, which are people, parent, process, performance, and price. So we're not saying we're going to tick the boxes on each of these areas, but it is a way to make sure that all the analysts are thinking consistently about the same factors that we found over 2 decades of qualitative research really impact a fund's ability to deliver a good investor experience.
The people pillar for us is very much about making an assessment of the people managing portfolios. So when we're going to talk to a fund manager, it's about understanding the relevance of their experience, the longevity of their experience, the team around them, how they interact with them. It's not a numbers game, it's about understanding how all those factors come together. We look for consistency and we look for alignment of interests. Our assessment doesn't just stop with interviewing the manager themselves. We go in, we see the teams, we see the analysts, we see the risk teams. We like fund managers who never lose sight of the fact that it's real investors' money in their funds.
Analysis of the parent company, i.e. the asset management company, is often overlooked, but we think it's important because sometimes a bad asset management company can feed through and override a good fund. Investor-friendly traits we tend to look for at asset management groups are firms which are soft or hard close funds which are nearing capacity, and then the bonus structure of a fund group is also very important to us, essentially stewardship over salesmanship.
The investment process is the key part of the fund research. We usually have a series of meetings with the fund manager and the other team members. We try to actually build a bigger picture of the broad investment process, starting with the formulation to the actual implementation, including the portfolio construction, and we'll also go through some of the actual trades and the rationale behind the trades to understand how this whole fits with the investment strategy and what the manager is trying to achieve.
We're less concerned about past performance in its absolute sense, and what we're more focused on is the fund's performance pattern across different market cycles. And we try to understand whether performance has been aided or held back by stock selection, asset allocation, or a style bias. This then helps us ascertain whether the manager has adhered to his or her investment approach, and therefore whether that performance is repeatable.
So one of the pillars that we look at in our research is price. Managers come and go, markets go up and down, styles can go in and out of favor, but cost is consistent negative alpha being deducted from the return stream generated by the manager. We're looking at the ongoing charge of the fund and how that sits within the context of the investment mandate, and in particular in the Morningstar peer group. It's not a formulaic approach. We're taking a very qualitative lens and asking our analysts to examine if they think the fund is able to deliver in the context of the fees being charged. Our rating scale at Morningstar encompasses the full panoply of opinions. We think that's crucially important and reflects our independence as a ratings house. The final output of our research process is our 7-page global fund report. So our reports go beyond just explaining the rating and also talk in depth about what an investor should expect from a fund, how it might behave in different market environments, for example, what type of investor it might be suitable for.